Namaste. Today is the last class of chapter 3, Advaita Prakarana. First, let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara. Sada Shiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Shruti Smriti Purananam, Alayam Karunalayam, Namami Bhagavat Padam, Shankaram, Loka Shankaram, Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam, Yena Characharam, Tat Padam, Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha. So, third chapter is called Advaita Prakarana. It is a summary of 7th shloka. Prapanchopashamam Shivam Advaitam. Atma is Advaita. Advaita means there is no two. So what is no two? Subject and object, there is no two. Atma and Anatma, there is no two. Jiva and Jagat, there is no two. Jivatma and Paramatma, there is no two. So that means there is no other. Only Brahman alone is the reality. That's called Advaita. So that's where Gaudapada started to tell about Mithyatva, unreality. Mithya, the nature of dream, he started, told why dream is Mithya. Then he told how waking state is also Mithya, like dream state. Gave examples. So when waking state and dream state are Mithya, then waking state and dream state can be combined into one reality called dream state. Waking state and is also like a dream. So dreaming dream is called Swapna. It's called Swapna Shakti, Nidra Shakti. Waking dream is called Maya Shakti. So both are like dreams. Waking and dreaming, sleeping, dreaming is both dreams. So if there's dream, which means not real, then what is there real? Only Advaita Atma, Turiya Atma. Dream is not real. Then what is real is Atma only. The observer, the Sakshi. The Sakshi is observing the dream. The observed dream is not real. Then observer is only real. That observer is Brahman. Sakshi is Brahman. Advaita, there is no duality. So that was a discussion. So now, last sloka of the Mandukya Upanishad, of the chapter 3, summarizes the entire teaching. That's why this last sloka is important. I want to spend more time bringing clarity about last sloka. Of course, I am trying to tell something which is not there in Mandukya Karika, but to make you people understand the last sloka more clearly. Mandukya Karika will be one sloka, last sloka. That sloka I am getting into more detail here. This is actually no origination, sloka number 348, or it's called Mithyatva, Mithya nature of the world, unreal nature of the world. Okay. No, just let me there. My picture will be there. Okay. So what Gaudapada is trying to do? All our experience, there's something called Jiva, Jagat, and Ishvara. There is a sense of separation. Jiva, Jagat, and Ishvara. Jiva is me, Jagat is the world, Ishvara is the creator. In Advaita Prakarana, he is saying no creation at all. No world at all. That means it's called Ajativada. So the Vedanta takes us through 3 steps to make us understand Ajadivada. First is called Drishti Srishti. Srishti Drishti. Sorry, this is actually or Srishti Drishti. So he takes us through three types, not Gaudapada Acharya, the Vedanta in general takes us through three levels of understanding of reality. First is called Jiva Jagata Ishvara separate. Srishti Drishti. This is the first step. I am separate. I am separate from the universe. Ishvara is there. Bhagavan is there. That feeling most of all the people have. Commonly people have. I don't know. It's like generally everybody feels that. I am separate from the world. And Ishvara is there. Bhagavan is there, who is creator of this world. So Vedanta does not deny immediately your understanding. Vedanta doesn't say, oh, you are saying the world is separate. No, world is not separate. What idiot you are. He will not say, Vedanta will not say that. Vedanta says, okay, your understanding is world is separate from you. Ishvara is there. Very good. Okay. Then gradually it will take to next level of understanding. Finally, final understanding. It's like taking a kid to primary school, middle school, and high school. It will not suddenly say no. Right? Then it will be confusing us. Its ultimate truth is this one, Advaita is ultimate truth, Jagat is creation. Creation is not there. It will not tell. Vedanta doesn't tell. It will take you to Drishti Srishti. Srishti Drishti. The creation is there. Srishti means creation. Drishti means I see it. So why Vedanta doesn't take you? Vedanta will take it step by step. This is called what we call as Adhyaropa Apavada. Adhyaropa means superimposition is done. The creation is not there. The Vedanta teachings, Ajativada is there. Understand? But to take you there, it will go in some steps. First, superimposition is done. Okay, creation is there. The creator is there. Ishvara is there. Accept it. Then how do you live there? You live in that understanding, then gradually you'll improve. So the Vedanta is not in a hurry to get you enlightened immediately. So that's where, so this is Srishti Drishti is the step number one. It's a waking state reality. So all of us think that waking state is only reality. Right? Everything else is dream, and deep sleep is also there. But my entire life idea is based on the waking state. I am the body in the waking state. So tomorrow also I think I am the body. This is my family, all those things. So waking state is a reality for common people. Yes or no? They think waking state is the only reality. Rest of things are just passing, coming and going. So the entire world is centered on waking state. It's called Srishti Drishti. Because you are identifying with the body. So what happens? You wake up in the morning. Oh, I woke up in world, Bangalore. So Bangalore was there. So where is Bangalore? Bangalore was in India. India is in the world. When was the world? World was created billions of years back. So that understanding I have. So creation was there. I was born into creation. The creation was there long time. Isn't it? So Vedanta says, okay, that's your view. Perfectly all right. So there's a Brahmaji who is the creator. He created the universe billions of years back. Huh? Right? So the Brahmaji created the universe billions of years back. You are born now because of your karma. That's the first level of understanding. Because why? You are considering yourself as a body. Right? Your entire worldview is centered around I am the body. So when you wake up, oh, Bangalore is there, my family is there. It was there. Okay, world is going on. World has been there for billions of years. So that's worldview. That's why it says, Vedanta say, Purana say, Brahmaji created the universe. You are born into the universe. Are we clear? Now come to science. Science is entire science is based on the waking state model. Science doesn't consider dream and deep sleep as real. Waking state model of science says, oh, there's a billions of years, a big bang happened. In that big bang, the entire universe was born. The universe is billions of years of old. Like that science will say. Both are approaching from the waking state point of view. Right? That says Srishti is there, creation is there. Drishti means I am seeing the creation. Creation is there from a long time. I'm just seeing it now because I'm born into that now. It's called Srishti Drishti. In Western philosophy, it's called realist view. They are called realists. The world is real and I am born into the world. Right? Vedanta does not deny your experience. It accepts. This is called Srishti Drishti. Okay. Creation. Srishti means creation. Drishti means I am seeing it. Creation comes first. I am seeing it now. Right? So this is waking state. Now Vedanta says perfectly all right. Okay. So now Ishvara is there. Surrender to Ishvara. Live your life as surrender to Ishvara and karma yoga. Because your view is Srishti Drishti. Creation is there. That's your view. Suddenly Vedanta doesn't say you come out of the view. Surrender to Ishvara. Do karma yoga in their creation. Because Ishvara is real for you. Somebody who's created, creator is there. Is it clear? So this is how it appears. There's a seer, there's a scene, and seeing is there. It's called Drak, Drashya, knower, known, knowledge. A triputi, any of our experience, there is a threefold split. It's called triputi. The seer, see, and seeing. Right? What is seen is the world. And I am the seer. Seeing is there. Correct? So in this, Srishti Drishti, the world was there. Such a big, complex world. Ishvara created the world. I am born into the world. Ishvara is the creator. The world is created. I am born into the world. Now I am seeing the world. So Drishti comes later. The Srishti creation comes first. Right? So now, this is the stage of all the people. This is how all the people treat life. So this is equivalent of seeing a movie, horror movie. Okay, you shout, oh, you're afraid. The world is terrifying because the world is separate from me. There's a lot of tension. Okay, you cry, afraid of the world. What's a movie? You're in the movie. You don't know the world is a movie. So you're crying, you're afraid. The fear is there. Right? Because world is separate from you. God is somewhere, he is there. He's trying to play all with all of us. Okay? So God is always playing with all of us. So there is and I am afraid of the world. I want to run away and lock myself in a room, not show my face to anybody. So this is how life is. Okay. So this person, people suffer in life. Sufferer is called what we call as samsari. Okay. He is living in the past or future. So you say when the world itself is billions of years old. So all your past karma and all is billions of years old only. And all your imagination of future also. I will live for another, I'll live. So you live in the past or future. You don't live in the present moment. That's called sufferer. Sufferer is called samsari. Okay. So this is what most of people are. When the Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara is separated out, people become sufferer or samsari. Then the one who is sufferer, the Vedanta says, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara are separate. Then how do you have to live in the world? Live a life of surrender. Live a life of karma yoga. So when you live a life of karma yoga, instead of living from the past or future, you are living in the present moment. That's called karma yoga. Okay. First step of Jnana in Vedantic teaching. Okay, for you, Srishti Drishti is correct. Ishvara is there. Now live accordingly. Live in a karma yoga, not in the past, not in the future. Surrender to Ishvara. That's the first step. So sufferer becomes a bhakta, a devotee. So then he meets a guru. So then he becomes a seeker. Seeker or sadhaka. Sufferer becomes seeker. Who becomes seeker? Sufferer only becomes seeker. Enjoyer cannot become seeker. From sufferer to seeker is the spiritual journey. Promotion, right? Sufferer only, he understands life is a suffering. That's why Buddha's first statement of Buddha, life is suffering. This is the first statement of Buddha. Actually, one of my friends is a Buddhist. He told me life is a suffering. I said, what? What are you saying? How can it be? So Buddha, that person was always sad. Life is a suffering, Buddha says. How life can be suffering? Yeah, life is a joy, I said. I didn't accept his statement for many, many years. What Buddha said. Then only after I started meeting people, I understood, okay, life is a suffering. Life is a suffering was not accepted to me. Okay. So then sufferer becomes seeker, sadhaka. What he learns, first thing as a sadhaka has to learn is living in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future. That's why karma yoga is the first and important step in life. Live in the present moment. Don't get attached to result. Do service. Atmano mokshartam jagaditaya. So Atmano mokshartam shravana manana nididhyasa you do. From the moment you from a sufferer, you want to become seeker, this is the next step. If you want to become sufferer, no problem. Continue. So Vedanta says, Vedanta doesn't force you. Oh, you're a sufferer, come, become a seeker. No. If you understood, see, Vedanta has no, there's no forcing. Vedanta is not like a religion. There's no conversion. So somebody is suffering, I want solution. Okay. Some sufferer to seeker you want to become. You don't live in karma yoga. Atmano mokshatam jagadita. You start living. There's no force. Yeah. It's your choice. If you want to say, no, I'm happy what I'm suffering, you go ahead. So this is like seeing a movie and getting terrified. Seeker is one who has got fed up of this movie. I am seeking something better solution. So this in Jnana Bhumika, I already talked about 7 stages of enlightenment. 7 stages of enlightenment. So Jnana Bhumika, right? So you remember 7 stages? Shubhecha, Vicharana, Tanumanasi, then Sattopati, then Asamasakti, then Padartha Bhavani, Turyaga. There are 7 stages of enlightenment. So now here I want to bring a clarity. The enlightenment has stages. There are 7 stages of enlightenment. But consciousness is states. States of consciousness and stages. Don't mix up this. Stages are progressive. So consciousness has 3 states. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. These are mithya. Only one state which is real is Turiya. Right? Do not mix up stages and states. Stages means progress. So enlightenment stages, 7 stages. First stage is called Shubhecha. Somebody who is sufferer, I want become free. Desire for liberation it develops. Mumukshatva. So then YouTube is coming with the sideways window. Huh? Okay. 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 So sufferer is develops Shubhecha. Shubhecha means auspiciousness. I have someone to get out suffering. I am from samsara, I want to get out. I want to become liberated. It's called desire for liberation. So now The person who is seeking desire for liberation, still for him, waking state is real only. Waking state is the only reality. Srishti Drishti is a reality. Creation is there, I am there. So for him, then he goes to Vicharana, right? Self-enquiry. Who am I? How does he do that? He'll find a guru, he'll surrender to guru, and Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, he'll practice. Karma Yoga, he practices. Atmano Mokshatam Jagataya, he starts living. That's called Vicharana stage. Sorry? Okay. So then, Tanumanasi, by doing this, gradually his mind becomes subtle and subtle and subtle and subtle. Sharper and sharper, sharper. Subtle Vedantic truths you'll be able to understand much more clearly compared to people who are others. Right? So that preparation happens. Now this happens in the waking state only. Waking state is real only for him right now. Shrishti Drishti is there. For him, Ishvara is there. Jagat is separate. I am working for Atmano Mokshatam Jagataya is also real. Guru is real. Ishvara is real. Understand? See, people mix up the Vedanta teachings. Oh, everything is Mithya, Guru is Mithya, Ishvara is Mithya. Then you are not nowhere. Right? Your body is real, the world is real, Ishvara is real, Guru is real, all those at this stage. But he gets a teaching. What is that? Brahmasutras, Jagan Mithya teaching he gets. Now he has not realized it. Still understanding. For him, the world is real, I am real, Guru is real, Ishvara is real, teaching is real. So here you should not run away from, no, everything is Mithya, you should not go. Then you will not make a progress. Karma Yoga has to be done. This is the stage. Right? These are called first 3 stages of enlightenment. Very clear? So we'll go to next. Drishti Srishti. So in the first stage, he says, I am the body. Now he is for I am the mind. I am the body is gone. Now the focus here is I am the mind. The mental world is more real to him compared to physical world. Physical things will go and come and go. Mentally, I'll hold on to something. I'll live in a mental world. Right? If you live too much in the mental world, you'll live in a mental hospital also. So the mental world is real for me. Right? I am the body is first level. I am the mind is next level. So here, it's like a dreaming state. Because in the dream, the mind is real. The mind is there. The mind only appears as a subject and object. Correct? In the waking state, there is a subject and object appear to be different. But once you understand dream, oh, in the dream there was a tiger and I was there, I was running. Then you understand subject and object are one. I only appear as a tiger, I only appear as a person who is running. Right? Understand? So dream world, subject and object appear together. It's called Drishti Srishti. World is there because I see it. Otherwise, the world is not there. Imagine you have a dream. In the dream, you became a dream girl, Cinderella. Cinderella has a palace. Okay. So now, Cinderella thinks the palace was there earlier. In reality, when you, as a waker, you know, Cinderella and palace appear together. The palace was not there before Cinderella was there. Drishti, Srishti. Cinderella, Drishti, the creation is there. Srishti, the world is there. The palace is there. Is it clear? Understanding of Drishti, Srishti. So here the Vedanta teaching is rope and snake analogy comes here. See, the rope and snake analogy is not taught to a person who is it? Srishti, Drishti. Okay. So people make a lot of mistakes. Srishti Drishti means the person has to do in spend in karma yoga, service. Shravanaman Nidhyasa. So at that time, rope and snake analogy told him to come to Drishti Srishti. To come to Drishti Srishti. What? Somebody sees a snake and he's afraid. Okay. Is there a snake? No, there is a rope only. Then how did the snake appear? Because of your perception, the snake appeared. Your perception is called drishti. and snake is the Srishti. There's no snake. Rope was there. So this is called Drashti Srishti, is the second stage. It's called mental level reality. It's like a dream-like state. Are we clear? So this is called in Western world, it's called idealist view. Idealist think like that. Drashti Srishti. The first is called realist view, second is called idealist view. So now Vedanta at this stage tries to bring a concept called Maya. In the first stage, Ishvara created the world for all benefit of all living beings. That's what is told. Now it's told Ishvara has a power called Maya, which is called Vikshepa and Avarana. Because of Avarana, the Jiva, Atma forgets, Jivatma forgets who am I and identifies the body, and then he sees the world, projects the world. So there's nothing called world. The Brahman only is appearing as the world. There's nothing called body. Atma alone is appearing as the body. So this is being taught in the second level of understanding. Understand? No. He understands now. Mind is important. I'll tell you. Listen carefully next time. Okay. So now mind has become more important than the body. Right? Why mind has become more important than the body? If you are smart enough, okay, in earlier, you are thinking that my suffering is because of my boss, my wife, or my husband, or my relatives. You are searching for suffering, cause of suffering in the external world. So gradually you are matured. Drashti, Srishti, Drashti. Oh, suffering is because of my mind. Now my external people are not very important. So now you have shifted to reality as the mind. Suffering is in my mind. I am the cause of suffering. Mind is the cause of suffering. So you have become mental view of the world. Is it clear? Mind has become more real than the external. So in the first level, the science here, Brahmaji, Purana says Brahmaji created the world, and science, this is called Newtonian science. Big Bang happened, the world got created. Now, second level understanding is very different. Second level is more of quantum physics understanding. Quantum physics understanding is the world appears when you observe. Right? It's called observer effect. The quantum physics says the light behaves like a wave or a particle. So the moment you observe, the light becomes a particle. This is actually scientific view of Drashti Srishti. The world is there because you observe it. If you don't observe, the world is not there. The observer, the Sakshi, because of the observer, the world is appearing. Is it clear? So how the world appears, Vedanta tells, like a rope appears, snake appears on a rope. Your own mental projection appears on the snake. Where is the mental projection? Mental projection must have been deep inside your consciousness as deep-rooted impressions. They are called Maya or deep-rooted belief systems. Deep-rooted belief systems gives a feeling, is a perception, and perception leads to experience. There's no world. Brahman alone is there, but Brahman appears as a world. It's called rope appearing as a snake. Correct? Is it understood, everybody? Yes or no? No, here, next one, just see, okay? Scientific equivalent of it is called quantum physics. Earlier scientific equivalent was called Big Bang. So, here, it's more like this. You are seeing a movie. Now you are not horrified by the movie. You are watching the movie. Okay? You are watching the Sakshi. So you are trying to do seeker. What a sufferer? Sufferer will continue. How is he continuing? See the sufferer, what he is doing? He is, for him, the physical level reality is at least somebody else is there to blame. So now you are your mental reality. Okay? Mental illusions are causing you suffering. Okay, constantly talking to yourself, constantly blaming somebody, constantly crying internally, I am suffering. All those things will happen internally. So now from physical level reality, you're going to mental level reality. Right? Which is bad? Which is tough? Physical level reality or mental level reality? Physical reality is easier because it will come and go. Mental reality is there all the time, bugging you. See, you can always blame somebody else. That person comes and goes. But what you blame, which goes on inside ever, it's causing you tremendous suffering. Sufferer is like this in the mental level. And a sadhaka, seeker, now he has moved. He is actually involved in two abhyasas, Brahma abhyasa and Nididhyasa abhyasa. Right? I have told last class I told no, there are two types of abhyasa, Brahma abhyasa and Nididhyasa abhyasa. So in Brahma abhyasa, you'll interact with the world, but knowing very well I am Brahman and world is a Leela, play of Ishvara. Okay. Nididhyasa abhyasa, the world is Mithya, Brahman alone Satya, I am Brahman, Samadhi abhyasa. Right? So he is engaged in Samadhi and service. Atmano mokshata jagaditaya. This is a seeker. So have you seen the progress from the seeker? Have you seen the progress from the sufferer? Sufferer also there is a progress. Physical reality to mental reality. And seeker also there is a progress. Okay. So this is like this. There's a seer, see and seeing. Now importance is given to seer. In Srishti Drishti, importance is given to see. Right? So here importance is given to seer. Drak. I am important. I am suffering because of myself. Or I am internally suffering. What is there in the world does not matter. So somebody comes and goes. Ultimately, I am suffering. My mind is the cause of suffering. I am the suffering. I have to get rid of suffering in the mind. So who is becoming important? Srishti, creation has not become important. Ishvara also not important now. What Ishvara can do? He is giving karma phala. So, importance is shifted to me, seer, right? This is called drishti, srishti. So in Jnana Bhumika, you have heard of Jnana Bhumika. So the world is not important now. Okay, Ishvara is not important. The seer, me, my mind is important. Mana eva karanam manushanam bandha mokshayo. My mind only is causing my suffering. What I see, what I will think, I will have that experience in life. If I think I am stupid, the more experience like that. If I think I am suffering, more suffering will come in my life. Whatever I think, I will become that. Right? So be careful what you think. So, then in the Jnana Bhumika, there are next stages. Stage number 4, 5, and 6. First stage is called Shubhecha. He is seeking liberation. Then Vicharana, he is seeking a guru and getting Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa and service. Then he's become Tanuma, his mind has become settled. Sattopati means he has realized now. What he has realized? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanam Nani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. He has realized now. Okay. But his Vasana and Samskara, some of them will continue. Right? So he lives life. Brahmavid is called first stage, is called Brahmavid. He is involved in the world. Nobody knows he's realized. Okay. He will take care of the family, he will take care of job, he will interact with people, he will do local kalyana service, whatever is possible in the best possible way. He is active outwards, silent inwards. Right? It's called Brahmavid. So now, to give an example, he is like somebody has seen a snake in the rope, but he knows it's not a snake, it's a rope. It appears like a snake. Okay. So many people are afraid of snake, so he's helping them. Don't worry, that's not a snake. Like that. He's doing service. He sees the snake. He also sees the snake because lighting conditions such that with the jnana he has understood there's no snake, this rope, and lighting conditions such that he can see the snake. But he says, oh, there's no snake here. There are other people are scaring. No, don't worry, there's not a snake. It's a rope. He'll try to say. This person, Brahmavid, will become Sadguru, and finally Ishwarata can develop in him, depending on his compassion. Right? So this is Jivan Mukta. Brahmavid is Jivan Mukta, and other people also Jivan Mukta. Now, other Jivan Muktas, they'll not. They'll actually they'll spend more time in Samadhi, Nididhyasa. Are we clear? So, next, Sattopati means establishing truth. It's called Brahmavid. Now, it's like a dream-like state. Drashti, Srashti. Still is a Drashti, Srashti. That's a creation. But he knows the world snake is appearing there because of my, there's no real snake. My projection is appearing. He knows that. Right? Earlier in Samsari, he doesn't know. He is only seeing snake and they are afraid. So here, Sattopati, I am seeing the snake, but because it's my mental projection. Are we clear? And why I am seeing? Because of my vasanas are there. What vasana? Loka Kalyana vasana. Service to the world. I have so much of compassion. I have to do service to the world. The wisdom has come, compassion has increased. So this person only, people you see, become a Sadguru and Ishvara. Whereas next stages, they're dropping out. They're becoming more and more inwards. Are we clear? So here, this person, wait. Here, this person in this stage, seeker stage, and who has become Jnani, he spends in Samadhi and service. Samadhi and service. It's like shuttling between. Okay. As he does service, his vasanas will come down. As he does Samadhi, his clarity will improve. Samadhi and service is his stage. Okay. But he's still the stages. Still the states are there. Samadhi, service. Samadhi, inner and outer. Inner and outer. There's a distinction. For whom? For the person who is in Brahmavid. Okay. Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya. These two stages are there. Some inner and outer. Inner and outer. Switching is happening. Inner and outer, that's the difference, little bit, not fully. Right? So, Brahmavid Vara and Varenya, Vara will be less involved in the world, more involved in Samadhi. Varenya will be less involved in the world, more involved in Samadhi. Progressively. Okay? So, the example here is Brahmavidvara is like in a dream state. He knows he has woken up in the dream. Oh, he knows this is a dream. There's no snake. The snake is appearing because of my projection. He knows that. Who? Brahmavidvara. But he also sees people are there who are getting afraid of the snake. He knows he is also Maya, Mithya. But he tries to help them out of compassion. Yeah. No, projection. The body and mind and the snake is a projection. It is like in a dream, you have woken up. It's like a lucid dream. The dream is not closed. Right? So in case Brahmavidvara and Brahmavidvara, dream comes off and goes off. Dream also disappears. A little bit. In Brahmavidvara, he does not see the snake. The snake is not there. Brahmavidvara. Brahmavidvara Varenya, seeing of the snake is on and off. Brahmavidvara, Brahmavid sees the snake and he knows his Maya, Mithya. So Brahmavidvara sees the snake disappears. Then again it goes to Samadhi and comes back. Again snake appears. Like that, little bit on and off is there. He has seen the world, he knows snake is not there. Right? So his vasanas have further come down. Okay. So whether he sees the snake or not, Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya, all of them know I am Brahman. All of them are Jivan Muktas. Their external activity will be depending on the Prarabdha Karma. A person who has a lot of Prarabdha Karma becomes a Guru. Biggest prarabdha karma.
Thanks for creating this.
Right? So the prarabdha karma of Guru is more. So he has to, earlier he had only his own vasanas to handle. Now he has to handle the vasanas of all the people. Right? So here vasanas, asamasakti is next stage. Asamasakti means no attachment. He has become more and more. There's no snake, there's no body also. Right? Maybe once in a while feeling of body and snake will come. Body and the world will come. It will on and off. Right? So is more vasanas have come down. On and off. I am the body feeling sometimes may come. Oh, the world is real also sometimes may come. But after that it disappears. Then he spends more time in samadhi. Okay? The teach, no, he may teach, but less. See, all these people will teach. How they teach is this thing. Some people may teach in silence like that. So, Brahmavid is very active. Brahmavidvara is less active. Brahmavid Varishta is, Brahmavid Varenya is less active. They're more spending time in samadhi. Are we clear? So, your Brahmavidvara does not see the snake or mirage. Brahmavid sees the snake and he knows it's not a snake. Okay. So mind appears and disappears for both. For Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya, the mind appears and disappears. When the mind appears means the world is appearing. But it's not known as unreal for Brahmavid. It's known as not there for Brahmavidvarenya, Vara and Varenya. Is the difference clear? See, as long as the prarabdha karma is there, they'll go to sleep and the waking up, the world appears. Then how does he spend time in the world is the question. Brahmavid will spend the time in the world is service. Brahmavidvara, the world is also not there, really not there. That feeling, that world is not there, feeling keeps coming. He spends more time in samadhi. Okay. For Brahmavid, more and more deeper, because Ishwaratva involves Loka Kalyana. Service. Maybe Ishwaratva can manifest in these people also in different way. Teaching Gurutva and Brahmavid, because outer facing the world. There's no choice. Everything happens. Okay. It's not choice. They're based on the prarabdha karma, it happens. Okay. Asamasakti is next stage. Detachment now. Okay. Now, Padartha Abhavani or Brahmavid Varenya is called objectlessness. So now the Asamasakti stage is like sleep like reality. For him, in the sleep, you don't see the world. Sushupti. Right? So now, from the second stage, the dream-like world has started going into sleep-like world. Dream, right? Drishti Srishti means dream. Okay. Here, he is going to more like a sleep-like state. He has not gone fully. Sushupti. Drishti Srishti only. He has a Drishti Srishti and goes to Sushupti, comes back. Drishti Srishti, Samadhi, comes back. On and off. Fully off agilla. He's not fully off. Alright, it's called Sushupti. So, light sleep, not heavy. Brahmavidvara Varenya is light sleep. So, he is like, he sees the world, tries to do some work, then he sees the world is unreal, then goes to Samadhi, then comes up. The world is there, then he do something, then the world is unreal, then again goes to samadhi. Like that, he goes switching between samadhi and service. Right? Compared to Brahmavidvara is less of the world, more of samadhi. So Brahmavidvarenya, he has objectlessness. He doesn't see the objects also.
What is what do you mean?
So he spends most of the time in samadhi. Okay, understand? When he wakes up, the thoughts are very less. So Brahmavid has thoughts, but thoughts of service. Brahmavid Vara has a thoughts. He doesn't. Brahmavid also doesn't identify the I thought. Brahmavid Vara also doesn't identify thought. Brahmavid Varenya also doesn't identify the I thought. The world. Okay, let's say there's a tree, there's a people who are suffering, right? So that thought appears to be real for Brahmavid, because it has to be a compassion. One side he knows it's not real. So here, in case the Brahmavid Varishta, even if he sees the world, there are no thoughts. How it will happen? So when the child is there, child sees the world, what thoughts will come in the mind of the child? Thoughts are less. Thoughts have reduced very drastically because I thought is not there. See, this is, don't look at it from the eyes of the child. So you don't look at your eyes. See, when this child sees the world, how does it see? Just sees. Objects, see, please, not yeah. And mind is, I already told, mind and the world are interdependent. Understand? Nama, Rupa, and object. Mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. Each thought is nothing but name and form. And name and form corresponds to object in the world. Okay? So there's no object in the world, there's no thought here. There's no thought here, there's no object there. Is there something appearance? It is there, but there is a unitary. Oneness is there. From our language, we can say oneness is there. Child is one with the world. That's why we say the child is God. Child is divine, we say because of that reason only. He is neither feeling a subject or object. He is just in oneness experience. The child is in one with the universe. There's no thought that I am one with the universe also is not there. Thoughts are not there. If you imagine you have no thoughts, then what is there? You're just there, not a separate entity. So this is the stage of Brahmavid Varenya. Now Brahmavid Varenya also still on and off. He goes to Samadhi and he wakes up the world appears for some time, then he goes into silence mode. So Ramana Maharshi goes to sleep, wakes up, does some work. Then somebody comes and asks Ramana Maharshi, Maharshi, namaskar. Ramana Maharshi will say, okay, the world is there, thoughts are there. Then he asks a question. Okay, Ramana Maharshi gives the answer. See, in between somebody else asks that question. Ramana Maharshi's thoughts will stop. Ramana Maharshi will sit like this. No thought now. 2 hours he has to sit like that. No thoughts are there. Ramakrishna Paramahansa is more of a different type of samadhi, Bhava Samadhi. Okay. Here Ramana Maharshi is Jnana Samadhi. He'll sit like this. It's not he's just sitting like that. The thoughts have stopped. Alright? It's like a child. Come and ask a child. I mean, you are asking, what is Vedanta? You ask a child. Child will look like this. What will the answer? Because no thoughts are there. Are you clear? That doesn't mean still this guy Brahmavid Varenya is going on and off. He goes into thoughtless state most of the time. And sometimes he'll have thoughts also. It's not completely 100% over. Because some prarabdha karma is pending. Are you clear? This is article Drashti Srishti. Are you clear? Drashti Srishti has 3 stages of evolution for a seeker. All these things are not told in Mandukya Karika, okay? I'm telling you to make a bring clarity to you people I am doing. Now we'll come to Ajativada. Okay? So Ajativada, I am the seer, there is a seer and there is a seen. Now tell me, where is the world? Please tell me, where is the world? The world is nothing but image in the brain. There's nothing called world. None of us have seen the world outside. The image in the brain is projected as a world. And we see something in the world and we get scared. The projection makes us, it's like a double cycle. So I project something, I get scared, I project something, I get scared. Right? Each are mutually dependent. My projection and my experience. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So let's say I'm going in the night, seeing a ghost. Wow, there's a big ghost, very hungry ghost. I'm afraid, scared. There's no ghost on the tree. My fear of ghost is projected on the tree. So the ghost is projected on the tree. Now, once the ghost is projected on the tree, I get afraid. I start running away. So it's a projection and experience. Projection, experience. Is this clear? About business of projection and experience clear? You project something and experience something. This is like this, my dear. Somebody drinks alcohol, liquor. Okay. Oh, the roof is falling on my head. Okay. He feels the whole world is falling on his head because he has drunk alcohol. It has projected the world falling on his head. Now he's afraid of that. He tries to run away from that. This cycle. This is the cycle we are trapped in. This is called Maya. We project something, we are afraid of that. We create vasana and samskara. Again, we run. It's a cycle. Projection. Projection, experience, karma, impression, the cycle. Are you able to see this picture? So red is, green is a projection and red is a experience. Yeah, green is the projection. Is this clear? See, somebody sees a cockroach. Oh, big cockroach. The cockroach is small. The poor fellow is running for life. It appears to be big. You are projecting a big cockroach on that. Then you are scared. Your heartbeat will increase. Actually, you get panicky. Then doctor has to come. This is how story will happen. This exactly is called Maya. This is what we are living in the present moment now. See, don't mix up. Srishti, Drishti, don't mix up. Each stage you have made a provision. In this Drishti, Drishti, Ishvara's projection is there. So now we come to Drishti, Srishti, your projection. Your projection. Cockroach, you have projection now. Why did the cockroach appear to you? Because of your vasana and samskara. So you are from physical world, you have come to the mental world. Mental world is like a dream. In the dream, everything appeared was your projection, no? Now Ishvara, Jiva have become one reality, no? Are we clear? So now you are projecting something and you are afraid. It is like a mental world, dream world. Now you are not being Ishvara there. Dream world, you are seeing a tiger, projected, you are getting scared, it's a bear. So actual dream world is happening in the waking state. So now why did you come to Ajativada? Drishti Srishti to Srishti Drishti to Drishti Srishti you have come. Then you understood. Waking state and dream state both are dreams. And the dream is not real. So that's why these three stages have happened. Satyopati, Asamasakti, and Padartha Bhavani. Because now you are no longer giving a reality to dream also. Right? So you have lucid dream. You have woken up in the dream. You are not giving a reality to dream. That's why these stages have happened. So this has happened in the Drishti Srishti. Projection. Your projection is appearing there. Are we clear? So now what will happen? This is like in Ajativada is like deep sleep state or Samadhi or Turiya. So deep sleep state, there's no world, there's no body, there's no mind, there's no suffering. There's nobody. Right? In Samadhi also nobody. In Turiya also nobody. Okay. But what is happening is in the last three stages, Brahmavid, Varenya, Brahmavid, Varishta, they go to Turiya and come back. They're not staying there. They're not permanently residing there. They know Turiya, they go and come back. Whereas now, the one who is in Turiyaga or seventh stage, he says there's no world at all. He's no going and coming back. He's established there. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep states are unreal. I am Turiyaga. He is clear. He doesn't go and come in any state. He is called Sahaja Samadhi, natural state. See, up to state number 6, Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya, they go and come back. Turiyaga. I sit samadhi, they go to Turiya. Then wake up, the world appears. The world is not real or real. The world is mithya. They know. They'll do some activity, then again go to samadhi. They're switching on between samadhi and the waking world. Right? Whereas in Turiyatita or seventh stage, he neither goes out nor goes in. He is gone, transcended now. He is beyond now. Why? He has understood these mind and matter are interlinked dualities. Like this. So you cannot hold the hand like this. So to hold the hand, body is required. To hold these two, Atma is required. So I am the Atma. I am the Atma. Mind is appearing as Atma is appearing as a mind. Atma is appearing as the world. I am the Atma. Again and again, it goes back to Atma. Who? Turiyaga. So now, up to the stage number 3, these 3, Sattopati, Brahmavid, Brahmavarishta, they go and come back to Atma. Here, in 7th stage, he is already established that. He doesn't go, come back. I am the Atma. He has no confusion at all. And with the eyes open also, the world is not there. His thoughts are very less or no thoughts. He's like a child. There's no creation. There's no appearance also. Okay. Earlier there's appearance where Drishti Srishti, there's an appearance of snake. Here there's no appearance also, no. Drishti Srishti, there's appearance of snake. It's not real. That's a different thing. He's in samadhi, that's all the time, sitting silently in samadhi. So drishti srishti, there's an appearance. Correct? So now this is called Vivartavada. That's what Gaudapadaja says. Vivartavada means the world is appearance. Maya, because of Maya, the world is appearing and disappearing. The world is appearing and disappearing is what we say is called Vivartavada. Okay. Vivarta means the water appears like a wave, but water doesn't undergo any changes. Appearance. So, Drishti Srishti, appearance is given importance. Appearance is given. Okay. In Ajatavada, no appearance also. Nothing is there. No born, nothing creation, no creation, nothing. That person is established Turiyatita, Turiyaga. Or Sahaja Samadhi. So now let's say I give an example of pot. Oh, this is a pot. Is it a pot? It's mud only. So for Turiyaga, everything is Brahman. There's no going and coming back. No switching between the Brahman and the world. That's called Brahmavarishta. Brahman alone is the reality. No creation, no jiva, nobody is born, nobody is liberated, no bandha, no mukti. Okay, this is like this. You look at this. Seer is there, seen is there. In Drishti Srishti, Srishti Drishti, the world is given importance. In Drishti Srishti, seer is given importance. That means Drak is given importance. In Ajativada, only Atma is important. Focus on self. There's no other. This is called Brahmavarishta. There's no world. He is enlightened, liberated. All are liberated. All are Jivan Muktas. But this guy's Prarabdha Karma is completely gone. Wiped out. So Turiyaga is one who is established in the truth. Beyond all the states of waking, dreaming, deep sleep. He is Brahman only. There is no mind. Mind is gone now. For these people, for the other 3 stages, the mind will appear and disappear. Still on and off. So Sattopati, Asamasakti, Padartha Bhavani, mind is appearing and disappearing. When the mind appears, they say it's mithya only. But still it's appearing. Whereas here, the mind is no mind, no thoughts. No mind is no thoughts. So will he be able to operate in the world? He'll be able to operate in the world. Function. See, he can operate in the world. I'm saying he can. See, the vasana is gone, but he can operate in the world. Ramana Maharshi is a Brahma Varishta. He can very well cut the vegetables. He can very well interact with people. When everything is happening, the body and mind is functioning. He has no concept of I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I am the knower. He has no concept the world is real. The body-mind complex will continue to function. It's like vehicle which is, let's say we put a brake to the vehicle. Vehicle will not stop now. It will go some distance and stop. Some momentum is there. That momentum, the body-mind complex will function. I told all, no, there are two types of mind, working and thinking mind. So thinking mind is completely silent. Yeah, working mind will continue. Working mind will continue. Thinking mind will become very silent. In case of other Brahmavid Vara, thinking mind will come more often. So this is no mind state. Ajativada, there is no creation. The person in the Ajativada, the Brahma Turiyaga, he has no concept that the world is there. World is real. His body mind is complex, is functioning. Light of Self Foundation has a website, YouTube channel. Our children's programs I lead. So you're welcome to subscribe to this, or you can forward it to your friends who are interested. Anybody has any questions? So, okay. Any questions on Zoom? Shravan, Vani?
ಜ್ಞಾನಭೂಮಿಕ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Huh?
ಜ್ಞಾನಭೂಮಿಕ ಅಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Huh.
So for the seeker, I think he can himself evaluate where he stands. Really, it's very good class today.
Okay, Jnana Bhumika is not there in Mandukya Karika. Okay, I have brought Jnana Bhumika for you to be able to understand. All these pictures, drama and all I have made sure that you people understand well. That's all.
But it's very good, Guruji, actually.
So Jnana Bhumika, last sloka of Mandukya 3.48 is Gaudapada summarizes one line. No jiva, no creator, Brahman only. That's all. That I have explained this.
Correct, Guru. It was very nice.
So Vani ji, any questions?
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Prabhuji, this thinking mind is the mind that dabbles in past and future.
Correct.
So when I am the BMI thought is not there for Brahma with Brahmavara, Brahmavaranya.
No. See, I am the BMI thought is becoming progressively weaker.
Okay. So it has not got extinguished.
It is not got extinguished. In case of Brahma Varishta, it's completely extinguished.
Okay.
That's why I say mind comes up and disappears. Mind means I thought.
Okay.
Initially, it's like learning a cycling. No, you'll learn cycling, you'll fall like that. No, it's like that.
Mm-hmm. Then how can they be called Jivan Mukta, Prabhuji?
They have become Jivan Mukta. No, they have identified that I thought it's not me. See, because of habit, it will be once in a while they come back, right? They have already come out of addiction of Maya. See, it's like this here. Somebody is alcoholic, okay? It takes one bottle every day. Okay? Right? Now he has become de-addicted. Now he doesn't drink one bottle. He may drink one peg every day. Finally, one day he'll drop everything. The alcohol here is Maya. Maya Madira Pitaha.
Okay, Prabhuji. That's quite a revelation because I thought it will get extinguished once and for all. So
no, it won't happen. No, in nature, everything will be it's like a settling process like this.
Okay.
See, it is described in some of these books and all. It appears to be sudden and all. In reality, Jnana Bhumika gives a more progressive view of the whole relation. It's called stages of enlightenment. But he gets a relief immediately. Once you recognize I am Sakshi, I am Brahman, that recognition itself will give a relief. That's why it's called Jivan Mukta. Everything else happening is because of some impressions, vasanas, samskaras will come up. But he's not trapped by them.
Okay, Prabhuji, got it.
Shravan Kumar, any questions?
So, how do we do Asparsha yoga, Prabhuji?
So how do you do Asparsha yoga?
Mm.
Okay, first tell me what sparsha you have.
That is only the problem. Then I see that is no sparsha, but otherwise there is some sparsha.
This is called the second chapter. Atma Dhyana is called Asparsha Yoga. I told last class, Asparsha. By mistake I said Apsara Yoga, then you started laughing. Asparsha Yoga means I am Asparsha. I am untouchable. Atma is untouchable anytime. So that talent will come through Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa, and you have to become Shravan Kumar.
Okay. So the final statement, which I've been looking at this thing, which he says, yes, there is nothing other than Brahman, all that is true, is he is trying to logically bring this by saying that everything is Brahman only, which is the knowledge that he has got. But what, like Vaniji was saying, that this is always in the understanding and never a finality for a living being. Is
what
that
do you mean by that? What do you mean
no?
by that?
You know what I mean by this is that in the knowledge that there is no seer, seen, and the Triputi, everything is one. But
Everything is not one. There's no other.
everything is not there. There's no other.
There's no other.
Yeah, there's no other. But in Vyavahara or in for a Jiva, although is Jivan Mukta, the Jiva is still there.
No, that's why it's called Jivan Mukta, no? See, if you get enlightenment, Jiva dies, who will want enlightenment? I have to enjoy for some time, no? I have to live as Jivan Mukta, no? Immediately after get enlightenment, Jiva dies means what? What is that?
Yeah. See, you are able to laugh. I know this, but I'm not able to laugh like you. What is the problem?
Laugh, what is that? Laughter is free, yaar. Not charged. See, the question is, as long as there is Jiva, some experience is there, he says. Okay. So Gnani means doesn't mean that Jiva dies. Immediately after Gnana, nobody dies. That's why it's called Jiva Mukta. He lives as Jiva, but he's Mukta Jiva, liberated. Mukti from mind. Mana eva karanam manushanam bandhamoksho. Jiva was identifying the mind. Now Jiva is identifying the Atma. So mukti from Jiva means death. Jivahood mukti is death. So Jiva was identifying with the mind. Now Jiva will identify the Atma, Jivatma. Okay. In the process, he has already got mukti. Suffering has come down because no more identification with the mind. Mind, everything in the mind he is able to watch as Sakshi. So Shravan Kumar says there is a Gnana, but there still is a Jiva. So Shravan Kumar, you have to go to Ramana Maharshi. Ramana Maharshi was sitting in a meditation. Mosquitoes had eaten half his body, but he was didn't get up. He's a Jiva or a Brahman.
That's what I was looking at. In his case, it looked like Brahman only and no Jiva.
He has Jiva because his heart was beating, his whole body was functioning. Okay. But he had so much decided by his body and mind that even anything eating of the body is also not affecting. Okay, that's a Brahma Varishta. We don't have to try Brahma Varishta. First try Brahmavid.
Yeah, Brahmavid is more possible.
More possible. So Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvarenya, Brahmavidvarishta is not because of your choice. It's your prarabdha karma.
Okay.
That Let it happen.
Yeah. So the effort is or effort or anything is already gone. So it's everything else is just the gradual cessation of any living vasanas.
You should know, understand who you are, and Sumaniru. You should learn how to sit silently.
Yeah.
Not with the thought, I want to get liberated. The I want to get liberated thought also is not Sumaniru. I am already Mukta, Sakshi, Brahman. This is what is Nidhyasa.
So nothing to do, keep quiet.
Nothing to do, nowhere to go, keep quiet. That's what is Nidhyasa.
Okay.
So, no, I have to do something about it. Then you have come, doorship has come.
The parody of this, Prabhuji, if this is the first statement, then it doesn't make sense at all.
What is it?
After listening to Vedanta for so many years, the final thing is this. If this is the first statement of somebody who comes to Vedanta, then nothing.
No. Vedanta doesn't do any drastic job. Vedanta says first is Drashti Srashti, Sharanagati Parishvara, Karma Yoga,
Yes.
Shravana Manana Nidhyasa, then Brahmavidvara. It's a giving, there's a stages. Please understand, there's a stages of enlightenment.
Correct.
See, if you read some of the modern authors, they'll say the stages of enlightenment, there's just a sudden enlightenment, all those things they'll say. The enlightenment is progressive in that way.
Yes.
Stages of enlightenment, states of consciousness, you should not mistake. There are 3 states of consciousness: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, right?
Yes.
The real waking state, dream state, deep state, they're states of consciousness. The state of consciousness appear and disappear, but the real state, real consciousness is Turiya. It doesn't appear and disappear. The Turiya is the only reality. The states appear and disappear. Stages is the progress which is made by Jiva.
Yes. But it's wonderful, Guruji, because all the cobwebs in the mind about experience are getting, very, very with difficulty, of course, but they're getting extinguished.
That's what is Shravana Manana Nidhyasa.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Prabhuji. Hari Om.
Okay. Anybody else, any questions? Satyavati, Vasuki, Katyayani? Huh? Kumar, you have any question? Kumari? No?
ಏನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Kumari, you are trying to say something? Not audible. Satyavati, Vasuki?
ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Hari Om.
ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಲಾಫ್ ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಸಾ ದಟ್ he is continuously laughing wholeheartedly here. Actually, I was just enjoying his laughs. He is wholeheartedly laughing.
No, what he said is correct only. That's Nana. Even though when he's laughing, he says, I'm not laughing, which is correct only.
It makes everybody laugh wholeheartedly. Ashte.
You are laughing and she say, I'm not laughing. That's correct only. Yes, Shravan, you're speaking in paradoxes.
Am I?
ಸಿ ಈಗ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿ ಗುರುಜಿ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎರಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಗು ಅವ್ರ ನಗು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Okay. Yes.
ಶ್ರವಣ್ಜಿ.
Yes, Shravan.
Madam, where are 2?
ಅದೇ, there is only one laugh here. There is only laughing happening.
Yes, Vasuki, any questions?
ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Sorry? Clear idea? Okay. So any of you sitting here, any questions for you? Gayatri? Okay, if there are no questions, we'll close for the day. Hari Om. In another 10 minutes, we'll start Kannada.